Yeah.
They think they know it all.
They do. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a good, you know, we all did. Didn't, well, yeah, we did. You looked at your parents and you went, well, they're old and they're kind of out of touch and they don't know what's really happening. And I don't, well, I know. It's fun having kids. It keeps you plugged into that world, doesn't it? Their music.
Yeah, my son.
I don't know what it would be like being a Jackson 5 son. That must be so weird. That would be so weird.
These kids want to drive, and I take them to the DMV, and my one son Jeremy was flunking the test and said, well, and I told him, don't feel bad, because when I took the test, I was still marking the answers in line. You know, I was asking people what were the answers, right? So he finally passed. Now the younger one wants to go. I took him to get his driver's thing, and you watch them grow, and then you said, my God, but then you worry that they'll be safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's so crazy out there driving around and everything, but it's just kids, man. So they think they're ready for the world, and now the cars that they want is not like a nice little simple something, or Dad, I'll work hard and I'll put in part and you put in part. They be wanting all these crazy cars and stuff. It's nuts. It's nuts.
It is. Well, my kids have been driving. You know, in Montana they have to drive. They've been driving them. They start driving. You can drive when you're 15.
Really?
Yeah. So.
So you only get a permit when you 15, and you have to have an adult in the car.
In LA.
In Los Angeles. Yeah.
Well, I think that. No, you get your license, but until you're no. Actually, I think when you're 14 and a half, you can drive to school and back, but you can't, or on a ranch or something. But you can't have other kids. You can only have an adult. I think that's 14 and a half in Montana. But at 15, then you can. If you've gone through driver's education at school, if you have that, and that's like you have to take that for a quarter. Then you go to the DMV and you take all the tests. So George, my kids have been driving. And the hard part, of course, is they drive on, which is really good now. But man, there's snow and ice. You know, snow and ice. My kids wrecked 4 cars.
Really? Do you have that black ice thing where it's just, that's dangerous? The street looks normal and it's slippery, huh?
I've taught them. I've taken them out. I said, see this, this, you see this, you see this is the condition. And I told them when it's out there, so you see that, see how this looks? Now watch. And I'll touch the brakes and just go shh. I said, see that? And you got to be careful, because sometimes the sun will come up and it'll thaw. You'll come around a corner where it's in the shade, and you hit the ice.
You still slide, yeah.
And you're gone. So you can't be sailing along at 55 miles an hour going around, because you got to really learn. But they both now. Both of them are pretty good. George was the one, because George is kind of always thinking and radar. But he's down there, and I helped him a little bit.